Panyathip International School announces its recent successful applications to join the Federation of British International Schools in Asia, or FOBISIA, and the Council of British International Schools, called COBIS. According to the founder and CEO of Panyathip International School, Ms. Pathana Panyathip, as a parent, she has always strived to create a safe school for children where they can fully learn to become the best that they can be.
Welcome, Your Excellencies.
Speaking at the press conference were attended by UK Ambassador to Laos, Mr. John Pearson, founder and CEO of Panyathip International School, Ms. Pathana Panyathip, parents and invited guests. The school managing director, Mr. Christopher Fitzgerald, said that Panyathip International School has passed the procedures to join FOBISIA, the Federation of British International Schools in Asia, and COBIS, the Council of British International Schools. According to him, in the school's continued pursuit of being the leader of British education in Laos, Panyathip went through a long and rigorous application and inspection process from FOBISIA and COBIS to ensure that it met the expectations of being one of their member schools. He also spoke about the school's journey to reach international safeguarding standards, which the school has worked hard to develop throughout the past 4 years.
We use British curriculum.
In her remarks, founder and CEO of Panyathip International School, Ms. Pathana Panyathip, shared her motivation behind the decisions to pursue membership of both FOBISIA and COBIS. She said, "As a parent, I have always strived to create a safe school for our children where they can fully learn to become the best that they can be."
Was education.
According to UK Ambassador to Laos, Mr. John Pearson, it is significance of Panyathip International School to be membership of FOBISIA and COBIS. Such big steps is in line with education is great. The UK Embassy's push for UK education in Lao PDR.
Well, it's a very good day for Panyathip School. I've found in my time here that more schools have started to adopt a British curriculum. Heathfield International School does it, International School of Laos, also Kitty Sack. So we can see that the British curriculum is popular for schools in Laos, which I think is good. But Panyathip does that, but also it's done more really, and that's what today is about, and that it has joined these two organisations. So FOBISIA is the Federation of British International Schools in Asia, and COBIS is the Council of British International Schools. So basically these are organisations which look to improve standards within schools. So the fact that Panyathip has passed the process to get into FOBISIA, to get into COBIS, means that it is maintaining very high standards. That's good for the school in terms of attracting teachers, good teachers. It's very good for the students because they know they'll get a good level of education. But I think it's also very important for parents who have children at this school because it shows that the highest standards are going to be applied, particularly in an area like safeguarding, which is making sure that children are safe when they're at school.
Founded in 2001 in Vientiane, Laos, Panyathip International School, or PIS, joined FOBISIA in 2018. The school follows the British-type curriculum and offers the International General Certificate of Secondary Education, or IGCSE. Panyathip International School has commenced the Council of British International Schools, or COBIS, Patrons Accreditation.
Of the future.
The PIS team also rests assured that this is just the beginning of many great things to come as Panyathip International School continues to lead British education to even greater heights in Laos.
We are a British International School in Laos, and we use British curriculum to teach our students. That's why we have to understand clearly that what is the standard of the British education system, and also about the expectation to be a good international school.
FOBISIA is a regional association of over 70 schools like ours all over Southeast Asia, and it's about connections and training and opportunities for students to join in with things. Whereas COBIS is a worldwide organisation, something like 70 or 80 countries, with something like 20,000 teachers belonging to COBIS schools. And that's a standards-based organisation. So to join them both, we had to be inspected. So visitors came to look at us. We had to produce lots of documentation and reports. And what it means for parents in particular is that actually they have the reassurance that we are a good school, and actually a very good school, because they know we've met these standards. And it's not a question of getting through some of the standards. We've met all the standards that we needed to meet to become members of these associations.
Three key points, that key important part that we have to really go to have to make sure that our school have is, the first thing is child protections. We make sure our children, our students are be protected and everywhere. The second thing is about the safeguarding. Make sure that our students are safe. And the last one is the governance and all the standard of the facilities and everything. So it's like something that we want to improve our environments, improve our development to make it same standard as the British expectations.
So the future of the school is that we are seen as being a good school, which means we have to now get better and become an excellent school. Actually, there are parts of what we do which are excellent already, but what it means is, because we want to go for full accreditation, there are more standards. So we've got through 5 standards to become COBIS members. There are another 2 definite standards and probably 2 or 3 more that the school will choose to do. And these standards are in things like safe recruitment, are in the ethos, are in the activities we get involved in. And the standards in future will be things like teaching and learning. And that's the big one, because teaching and learning, one of the parts of that standard says the school understands its core purpose is about teaching and learning. So it's the journey of school improvement. Our trajectory is going well. We've already done very well over the last 4 years with our IGCSE results. They're the exams that students take at 16. And tonight we're going to be announcing that we're streamlining the pathway, making it a more interesting pathway for our students, and that next year we're starting an A-level AS program for the older students, which will stretch them. But the great uniqueness of this is that we're also offering the Lau diploma. So it gives our students more than one pathway.
As the country continues to develop within the education sector, Panyathip continues to lead the way for higher standards in international schools in the Lau PDR.